My scene change thing is reacting very slowly. Anyway, man, it's him again. Unfortunately, yes, it is I, Herbert Erpaderp. Welcome to Stinktown. Let's unpause. Good old Stinktown, because it smells like shit. Missing resource. Liquid fertilizer. This fuel tank. That's because we haven't started making it yet, you fucking dog cunt. Is that a sim city? No, it's a workers and resources city. Which is different to Sim City. We've got all my work. This is a hotel. Ooh, we got a hotel in our communist nation. And a beach. I built a beach that probably nobody uses. Look at the view. I'm pretty sure there's iron ore across the river. Somewhere over there. Metallurgy. Yeah, so eventually that beach is going to have a good view of some nice iron mining. But today, I want to break free. I've got to break free. A Marxist game. Lazy parasitic folk. No, they're not lazy. Look at them all. They're all busily walking about. A lot of them work in my waste processing facility. Missing mixed waste though, they're not shitting enough. Actually no, the shit goes over to the farm. We've got tractors going, look at that. I want to build my gravel related industry today. And I think that's a gravel patch. It's in the industries tab, Herbert. Gravel. I've got to find this. Should be a pretty good. That's 91, 94. I saw a 4 before. Mm. %1 doesn't really matter, but I want that extra 1%. Oh, we got some sort of a plane. Too bad we don't have an airport. It's getting dark. Bad things happen at night. Oh, there it was. I think we should just take the 93% and be happy with that, Herbert. You can't even find that anymore. Yep, we'll have 93%. I build a second one just because we do want lots of gravel. 65, 66, 67. 69. Ha ha! I'll take it. That's not going to be enough, obviously. I wish it wasn't dark. I don't think we really need fancy roads around here. Okay, going to need mechanisms. Get the best excavator. The best excavator that rubles can buy. To be honest, I don't give a shit about the life of Karl Marx. I'm just playing a video game. We need probably a aggregate storage before the processing plant. That's in the category of storage. And how positive am I that I'm going to be getting enough to fill this with 2,500 tons? We'll get the 2,000 ton. What's a long boy? And that can go... I wonder if a truck unloading thing would be better than just driving trucks up to it. I think it would be. Truck aggregate unloading. And we put you there. I think I'm going to have to build some residences here so people can live where they work, because who doesn't like that? We'll put some nice big, not at all ugly looking Soviet flat blocks in place and everyone will be happy. I want to lay it all out so I don't have to destroy it and redo it afterwards. But I might actually do some save scumming. Maybe so I know what I'm looking at. Gravel! ND stands for new Derpanovka, or whatever I named it initially. The glorious nation of Derpanovka. New Derpanovka, better than old Derpanovka. I'm looking at the wrong thing again, aren't I? Get the long storage boy. I'm gonna bring coal in along here by rail too. So maybe we need to think about that as well. Thinking hurts. We can have that be pretty long, so that's a good idea. If I put all the industries over there... I may be able to get away with buses to the actual gravel digging spots. That's probably good there. In Soviet fashion, have you started drilling the deepest hole? Not yet. Probably. I do want asphalt roads. Eventually, I'm gonna have it so that we build the roads and shit from resources. But for now, I'm paying to have them built. That is one of my favorite things about the game, is that you can just have your own stuff build all the roads and all the buildings with resources that you've gathered yourself. I decided to play it differently this time, in that I've built everything with rubles. And then eventually I can do that later, so I don't have to struggle waiting hours and hours for these cunts to dig out enough gravel to build a road. Gravel processing plant. I want to space everything out so that I don't have to... I can cross... what do you call them over? Those conveyors without getting everything all clogged up. And I can run my train from either there or along here. Maybe along here is the way to go. Maybe over here is where this can go. And if I don't like it, I can always just reload. Or buy corn like Khrushchev did. I'm growing plenty of corn. Look at all my farms. It doesn't last long. We're finally self-sufficient with food though. I might be able to start exporting food and maybe some alcohol. And probably... yeah, probably some meat too. I built a rail line with the intent of possibly importing crops. I think my farm's doing pretty good. We got 99% happiness, which seems pretty weird for a Soviet state. Reasons for decreases in happiness: arrival to a prison, unable to pray in a church, low government loyalty, and crime. Oh, someone's unable to drink alcohol. Why? Here's my pub. You've got plenty of booze in the pub. I'm pretty sure everybody can walk to it as well. Even that block there. Maybe they're just whining for the sake of whining. Because they want wine. You're not funny, Herbert. We need another aggregate storage for gravel. I only want one conveyor, thank you very much. Good there. Missing resource, liquid fertilizer. Again, we've been through this. We need to mine gravel before we can run our chemical plant. We also need wood. I'm going to chop down all these trees that I planted in my oil fields later. I've been thinking ahead for some reason. Okay, all of this is going to be cement and concrete and prefab panel related. And a brick factory. We want a brick factory. I think the first thing to get is a cement plant. We're making cement ponds. The other stuff needs gravel too, so we got to think about that. This one needs concrete and gravel, so if we put it in between those two facilities, as good a spot as any. What was that? That's the concrete plant. We don't need anything else from that. That's for building. That's what trucks will load up when they need concrete there. Prefab panels need cement and gravel. I'll build a conveyor engine to get it across the road for that, probably. That's probably a good enough spot. Plenty of room for garbage dumps and stuff in between. It's becoming night again. Cement plant. The in-holes I would not call ideal here. Might have been better to put that there. Nah. We'll just build more conveyor doodadery than I really want. That's fine. That sounds like it could be anywhere in the world. All sorts of business scammery. Looks good on paper, but in reality is fucked. I wish I could reverse this so that the conveyor inputs are on the left side. Maybe I just build it with the road down this way. Nope, that makes it annoying for the... You know what? Maybe I should just... What time is it? 9:30? I can load an autosave. 24? Maybe that'll work. Pictures of bosses! A cotton scam, and it was in Kazakhstan. I have no idea of that bit of history, but it sounds typical of Soviet things. Hurry up. Help with the collapse of the Soviet Union. Maybe it's a good thing. Man, I love loading screens. Come on. Oh, I'm getting the blue circle thingy. Maybe the game has crashed. Come on. It takes seconds to load. Yep. Soviet 64.exe is not responding. Wait for the program to respond. When I play while I'm not streaming, it loads really quick. Oh, there, it's doing something now. I'm covering up the little bit where it says what it's doing. Look at that. Pretty perfect. Okay, we want the aggregate storage. I think maybe the game has frozen. Why does everything have to be such a pain in the dick? It has crashed. All I did was click on the aggregate thing. Surely that isn't a game breaker. Shouldn't be a game breaker. Loading. Well, apparently now I'm getting encoding overloaded. Why can't things just be easy? I don't know if it's been showing that the whole time or not. That one, I think, is the one I wanted. Another different bus-related loading screen. It's a bendy bus. Man, I remember going on bendy buses when I was a kid. I was always disappointed when it wasn't a bendy bus. Now, aggregate storage. Don't crash the game. Maybe I put it like that. Set it so that it only stores that. Bulldoze that. His ass. Some other infrastructure is in the way. Maybe it'll work when it's finished building it. Your dad was a bus driver and you loved to go on along for the ride as a kid. 1989 and 1990 during the summer break. I would have enjoyed that too. Hurry up and finish building that, please. I need to make sure it works before I continue with any other buildings. I think that needs coal. So if we put the coal aggregate there and bring the trains in... So I'm going to use... I found a coal and iron location there. So if I bring... I'm planning to put housing there to work in the chemical plant. I could maybe just move this road if it's in the way. Prefab panel factory should go here. Where's the road? There. Like that. And put the concrete plant over here. Because that needs coal and cement and gravel. No, it makes cement. This makes cement. I'm getting confused because I'm stupid. And that makes cement and uses coal and gravel. Okay, maybe we use a conveyor overpass. That'll work. And it looks the business too. We got to get rid of this road. Because for some reason you can't just build the conveyor bridge over an existing road. You've got to have its own road. Its own special road. And now I can't get that. That's pretty straight. Straight enough for Soviet work. Have you had your burger? I had a burger on Sunday. But I want another one right now. I don't actually. I just had dinner. Okay, that will get its gravel. We've got an asphalt plant. Prefab panels. We need... I mean, how much can that hold? 70 tons. We probably want more storage for that. I feel like 1,400 tons is probably almost excessive. And the annoying thing is we need some sort of crossover for gravel and the cement. If I set that back a fair way, it'll probably work pretty good. And this needs just gravel and cement. Gravel and cement. Seaman tea. Maybe. I may need another one of those bridgy boys, but this time for dry bulk cargo. My monitor just went black. That's a bit obnoxious. Actually, can we get away with just a conveyor engine? Yes. But only right there. That. Well, that'll work for that. If we can line it up good. That will work good. I don't want it connected to that end conveyor, though. I have to move the road. That's okay, that's what bulldozers are for. That's why God invented the bulldozer. It's on an angle and I don't like it, but that's probably the best we can hope for. What else needs road? That only needs road so the fire trucks can get to it when it catches fire. Didn't mean to put that down. That's a building. That's why you can't build there. We just need the panel thingy. You've got to find it in the correct thing. Prefab panels are important to our good, strong society. That probably goes into a warehouse. We could store prefab panels here, but it doesn't seem worth trucking them all the way over there. Or does it? I think I've got my industry all, like, lined up, though. I can put a bunch of housing here that will service... Actually, I need to build the coal infrastructure first. We can put housing in this area. That'll go and work there and there. We'll need to get them food and maybe a bus stop or something. I can put a bus stop. I can put car parks in here. Since I last played this years ago, they've added personal vehicles. It is a pretty fun game. It can be really, really... you can add more options to make it really fiddly and in-depth. You've got to look after all of these people's needs and stuff. And I started with 10 million rubles, and I'm gaining some. I've got some exports of oil, fuel, and bitumen. But I really like it. I've got it set to be fairly easy because my brain doesn't have the capacity to keep up too much because I'm old and crap. I've got power turned off so my vehicles don't need fuel and my buildings don't need power. But you can have that on and you can generate or buy power. I might switch that on later. Not later today, but later in this save. I was gonna build something. Bus platform. 500 workers. We put it... We can get it there. It'll be enough for workers for both of those factories. Which means I don't need to build housing, or shouldn't need to build housing down this end. I'm gonna upgrade this road with streetlights. Ooh, you can see in the dark. It's got footpaths built into it, which increases walking speed. Only to there. Ooh, my steel plant has recycled 5 more tons of steel, so one of these trucks is probably going to go and hopefully pick that up at some point. Unless I've got the distribution system wrong. Yeah, I agree. Relaxing gaming is good. I could have it set even easier. You don't have to collect the people's garbage. but I like to. My little garbage truck's going. Whee! Also, I just think it's really funny to put a big Ferris wheel right on the edge of my recycling center. Yeah, I'm easily distracted, would you believe? I need to put the coal-related crap in here. Storage. How much coal are we really gonna need? That needs 22 tons a day. And it's the only thing here that needs coal. Except for the brick factory when I build that. Thousand tons. It's like 10,000 rubles more expensive to build a bigger storage facility. So why not? There, we've got that. We need a train station. I guess probably makes more sense to bring trains down there. Could probably also, I could use it for bringing gravel in too, if need be. Well, if I put it on an angle like that, I can bring it from either direction. Surely that's the most convenient. Can we get the road out there? Darkness. You can turn the night cycle off too if you want. I was just about to whine about it being annoying, but I don't mind it because I like that my city lights up all pretty. There's got to be a way under this conveyor. Whatever. You don't actually need road access to the train station. I just want it. We do need it if it was to catch fire. Maybe I should put a fire station here. Pretty city in the dark. We're getting power without having power connected for free. Okay, that's ready for coal. We'll have to build a coal mine before we get any of that. We can get the gravel started right away. relatively right away. Waste is important. Not all of these are going to generate waste. Why does that not show? Surely that generates waste. They all do, but it's not showing. Maybe because it hasn't started generating waste. I think it's going to make a lot of garbage once I get this going. Free power. That's Marx looking down upon us. He loved living for free. I mean, who wouldn't like to live for free? I've got to install these. And they'll only take their garbage so far. Actually, maybe I install footpaths first, then we can know for sure how much we need to just start muttering to yourself and don't finish your sentences, Herbert. We don't need anybody to walk over there. This comes with included footpaths, which is very nice. So I can probably get a bin in here somewhere. We need the industrial sized ones for this area because it's industry, believe it or not. That gets... You probably need your own. Gotta sort your waste. We take biological waste to the farm, or we turn it into fertilizer. A lot of construction waste there. We can have... we can have the garbage trucks take that directly to the construction crusher. The biological waste, is that the belly? The stomach? No, you've spelt waste wrong. That's what comes out of the stomach afterwards. You will need a bin. The garbage trucks can go to the individual buildings, but they only hold a small amount of garbage within. Wang. Question is, if I put it there, they won't go over there down their path, but they will go down here. So let's make it, and that won't catch this building. That's because it doesn't make waste, it's just a silo. Let's just integrate it with the facility. They'll cover 3.5 kilometers. That's probably close enough. Where are you going? Over here. We're still farming. We've got 77 tons of food now. Just sitting in a warehouse. I spelled waste perfectly. You didn't get my joke. It's true. But if it's a joke that isn't easily gotten, is it a good joke or a bad joke? I should double track this railway line. That's for future Herbert to worry about. I've left space. That's fine. We don't have any trains using it yet anyway. And if I did, would it be easier to have a junction there or over here? That's not a very good name for a town. Gravelovka. That's better. Hello, Herbert, Comrade Lettuce Erpaderp. I am Comrade Lettuce. That's what my citizens eat. Only lettuce and some meat. I've got a prison here. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't tell you what these people are in for. He's doing 16.4 years. He must have done something bad. You can't change their names. That's annoying. I need a truck to haul gravel between there and there. Otherwise, nothing will happen. These are for the chemical plant that hasn't started working yet because there's no gravel. Ooh. Can I conveyor gravel over to the... That's a short run. Getting distracted, Herbert. That looks like the gravel goes in here. It's probably worth it to avoid having trucks running back and forth. Charge of 16 years? He designed a model kit having photo etch. He probably did. Fucking dog. Okay, that's the in hole. only 5,000 rubles to build the engines. I might want to use that railway line at some point. And hopefully, having this conveyor here won't interfere with that. Let's see. Hell yeah! Why don't you get the gravel running before you worry about this, Herbert? Because I might build housing in the way there. As I said, the Trekkan is the PM of Traktoria in power still. But for how long? Wish I knew how far I could build a conveyor. But it just goes... That's what it does. I guess it'll say too long if it disagrees with me. I'll leave a bit of space so I can build a road there. Because if I don't build a road, it will catch fire. It's going to be tricky. Tricky to get it to the gravel place, I think. Don't want that. Why can't I build it there? It's because of that. What if I can go across here? Which infrastructure is in the way? It's the bin, isn't it? Oh, here comes the bulldozer. How long is the Trekkan PM? Two choices. A, lifelong, or B, you go to jail. Fun fact, lifelong too. I see you rule with an iron fist. I never connected that to the gravel thing. Or did I delete it? What does it matter? We can just put this in. This may be one that doesn't get a road connection. And if it burns down, we'll just have to replace it. so we'll have to knock that one down. Hiss. Maybe we bulldoze the road. Surely they don't mind. It's better to do this before anybody's, you know, working here or anything. We don't really want a coal connection. Will that get in the way of my railway? Probably. It's okay. There we go. Now if we had gravel being produced, it would go straight into the chemical factory as well. I planned that out ahead. Freaking Gestapo. Oh, I don't have secret police in my game yet. I'm not sure I need them, but I can have them. In Tractonia, everyone gets a tractor for free. That's it. No secret police needed. We've only got 4 tractors in Derbanovka or whatever this place is called. In the farm. Down here on the farm. Where everything smells like horse shit. It's not a very good name. What does that even say? Let's call it. Shitterton. That's a very Soviet-sounding name. Okay, now I'm going to get distracted by other things. I need to replace the bin that was here. And that's well within range of this, I think. I will get tool for measurement. Well, that's only like 1 kilometer. Can go 3.5. Shitovia is more Russian. Nah. Okay, we need... I was going to buy trucks for the gravel place, but for some reason I got distracted. Dumpers. These ones are very slow, but they're good for gravel place. You revolting animal. Now I can't remember which one I assigned the truck to. Look at how slow you are. Yeah, that looks like a gravelly colour. You're going to quarry 2. That's the one we don't want. Not that it's going to actually do anything until we get some employees in the area, but at least the truck will be there ready.
Are there any donuts in this game?
Unfortunately, no. That looks like a Kraz 225. Is it? It says BZ 252. Is that close enough? I don't know if they base all this stuff on real vehicles, but that looks like a Mack. It's a Mark B. A Mark truck. I think that's like a regular ass Mack truck, or close enough, without copyright infringement. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you're going to the border to pick up chemicals for the waste treatment plant. I could connect this to the chemical plant. I'll have to move it for that to work. Man, that's for future Herbert to worry about. How much could a new chemical plant cost? Waste treatment plant, rather. 46,000 rubles? That's nothing. We got in exports of 80,000 and 8,000 in tourist income. We're spending 247,000 rubles on foreign manpower. But it's okay, because in my city we can sell cars to individuals. Where's my car lot? I'll buy some foreign cars using my dollars. You got a beat? 180 kilometers an hour? These guys are going to get a D-Sun. 8 of those for sale. And I don't know if they actually drive cars to work. I'm going to put a parking lot down here. I don't know if they drive them to work or if they just drive them and park them near where they live. Just doesn't fit. That's as good a spot as any for a parking lot. Yes. They can walk to most of the industries around here from that parking lot. I'm sure that's fine. I'll be building structures here anyway. Housing. Do you not have a skin removing chemical industry? Well, I mean, that's what this chemical plant is. I'm sure lots of people lose all sorts of things in here. It doesn't run yet because we don't have any wood, and I'm not shipping crops to it yet. And the gravel hasn't started, but it's full of oil. We got an underground pipe from Stinktown oil tank. Should probably put the rail line in. I think it'll be more interesting if we bring trains along there. I'm going to build housing up here. And a train going through there will just be in the way. So I'll put that in before anything else, just so we don't have any issues. Damn it. The annoying thing with the forklift track things is that you can't cross them with anything. Yes. I don't have coal trains to run along here just yet, so it's not really worth worrying too much about the fine details of the railway. But I do like to have it in place ready so it's less annoying later on. Double tracks because double trouble. That's not working, is it? We'll worry about putting crossovers and shit in later. I guess the old Herbert spent most of the day researching Burger Panther towing cable placing. Yep, I sure did. I spent several moments doing that on stream yesterday. Infrastructure. That. Try not to get rid of the road. The citizens are using that. His shits. Is that what you wanted? You want me to bulldoze the road? Maybe it's because that was a road with the power, with the lights and shit. Maybe they don't like crossing that with a train. Well, you've got me bamboozled. Maybe the road goes after the train track. Yeah, you did some research and now you feel filthy. I had to shower immediately after. Is it because there's too much going on there? Why? Why you do this? Fine, be that way. Don't know if those footpaths are entirely necessary, but I'd like to keep them. We can sort that out later. If they want to get across there, they can cross there. What my sports place is doing. Does anybody even use the sports place? Surely they're too busy toiling away in my wonderful factories. Oh, there's a driver! There's like several cars parked here and they must be coming here to work because otherwise that wouldn't be doing anything. We wouldn't have any gravel happening. There's no gravel being processed, but well, there is gravel being processed. Hell yeah, is anybody working here? Nope. Eventually they will. So we don't need to build houses here because they'll walk or drive. That's cool. That works exactly how I wanted it to. Are they going to get in their cars and leave? You can't click on the person. It's a Trabby and a Beat. Who owns this? They're going to the shopping center. Puzanova Gertruda Tarasovna. A good strong name. Look at how many vehicles are being used. This is something that wasn't in the game when I last played. The buildings for working people? Thought they were Herbert art. Well, they're both. They're living art. They don't do enough honking, in my opinion. I'm sure that was the person. Neato. Have we sold all of those cars? Yep. People fucking love buying cars. Let's get some good quality Soviet automobiles. What's your fastest? 170? Oh, that's a red. That makes it a bit faster. Go. I'll sell out in no time. Are those customers flocking to my car shop? Sure are. I hope they don't cause traffic to block my garbage trucks. Excuse me. Speaking of garbage... So far we've got almost 5 tons of gravel. Quite a bit of steel, actually, out of garbage. That probably... This should have gone and picked that up. Once it hits 5 tons. Not that it really matters, I'm not going to do anything with it. Look at all those people not contributing to the Soviet Republic. Lazy parasitic beings. They are slaving for Prime Minister Herbert. We've got no unemployment. Look at them all. Actually, not all of them. Why have we got almost half children? No good punks. Parasites. Tuh. Get out of my fucking city. We need more workers. I just noticed that I don't think my stream deck is working. Fucking wonderful. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's great. Let's see if I can... I don't think I can fix that without taking the stream down. I need that to be working to control my stream. Thank you, Elgato, you stupid cunts. They did this on purpose. Not only need more workers, you need more resources. That's why the game is called Workers and Resources, probably. I get all my resources out of the garbage. That's had 0.22 tons sitting in it for a long time. I don't know if it's broken or what, but it needs to be fixed. That should have unloaded too. That's 3.91% is definitely over tons. Is definitely over 10%. I don't really know how, if I'm doing... Waste transport between open storages. You need a flatbed truck. For what? I'm confused by this. Okay, now my Stream Deck just went black. Obnoxious. Maybe it's not getting the steel because it doesn't have an open truck. That'll do. Oh, off it goes. It's going to collect the steel. Herbert, I don't really know. Yes, we know that. Oh, now my Stream Deck has got its buttons lit up again, but it's not doing anything when I press the fucking buttons. I hate that. Okay, why isn't it getting the plastic is my question. These trucks, both of these can carry plastic. Not sure why we've got two of them. Press many keys. But if I... Now it's responding. I'm confused. When your Stream Deck tries to sell you filthy magazines, it's broken. It's 2024. Who's gonna buy a magazine, Stream Deck? We're burning waste. Good for the air. What are you doing? Loading waste from this place. I was in the middle of something, getting distracted by my stupid trucks doing not their job. We got 10 tons of steel in storage though, all from garbage. Let's check on the garbage actually. It's all green. We're not having any overflowing bins. That's getting a bit full, but it doesn't seem to send the garbage to the garbage thing. And my trucks don't seem to come to it. That's a Manowar song. 10 tons of steel. They've probably got several songs relating to several different amounts of steel. 5 tons of steel, 1,000 tons of steel, and fire. I could write a Manowar song. I was gonna build domiciles for the people that can live here, wasn't I? How many workers will we need? 65, 30... So like 100? 120? They can have 40 workers. So we don't need to go overboard. And there probably isn't space in here for them to live, but I kind of want to just cram them in here. Also, we can run a bus service. They're worth a lot of semen. I do not want to give them semen or money. What a good place to live. Look, you could just walk right to work. Who doesn't want that? There's plenty of space for facilities. They'll be too far from the supermarket and pub, so they'll be sad about that. So I'm gonna have to build those here. And just to be nice, I'll give them another car park. Assuming it fits. Doesn't. What about a smaller one? Doesn't fit. You can park your cars in there. Wonderful. Food, we could just give them a grocery kiosk, but they'll probably want to buy, like, clothes and electronics, too. Greedy, greedy pigs. It's pretty small. That's not very small. Don't tell me I don't have space for my shopping centers. Okay. We probably just have to do with small store. We could probably small store. Will that connect with the road? Yeah, probably. Nope, of course it fucking won't. Grrr. It's probably because of that path. Yeah, just destroy the road. And that will give them clothes and electronics, which we don't need to deliver yet. I don't make my own clothes yet. Wonderful place to get cancer. I mean, live. Nice place to die. Radiation for you and your house. Oh, there is uranium somewhere. I've been thinking I might make money by mining that up. First things first, we've got to get this wonderful little hamlet some food and alcohol. Stop being nighttime. Even without paths, that'll be walkable. bins. You got bins you can access. Yep. I'm assuming they'll use the big ones. Okay, that's... manual purchase. And we need to bring the food distribution over here. Has it got range? I'd imagine it does. Gravelovka grocery store. Why can't they have both? Meat and... whatever. Or is it just that I can't select them to have? Old Herbert's getting confused again. Surely... Look, the garbage is being picked up. Surely... That'll... Well, there's a truck out and about. 2 trucks out and about. One for meat and one for... Are you going to Gravelovka? Hell yeah, it works! A good life in the great Soviet Republic of the great Prime Minister Herbert. You don't want skin. It's a waste of space. You want nice air on your bones and muscles. Get rid of that skin. There's my meaty boy. Bringing 3/4 of a ton of meat to the gravel folk. They're gonna be so happy. They don't have an alcohol place yet. They need alcohol. Alcohol kiosk. You don't need a big alcohol shop. Look at that first meat delivery. Did that add that? Sure didn't. Hell yeah. What else could these people possibly need? I know. Monuments to my great Soviet nation. How about an obelisk of fire? Yeah. I've had a concrete statue of Lenin. Do you have parks? Like a park where people can hang out? I don't know. I don't think so. We've got a children's playground. I'd prefer not to encourage the children. Have not made cement yet. Because we don't have any coal, Herbert. You can't make cement without coal. Bring your daughter to the nuclear power plant. Let her glow. Let her glow. Bring your daughter to the glorious Soviet Republic of Derpanovka. I guess it just auto-saved. That's fine. That seems to be working pretty good. Got a lot of resources here. The chemical plant should now have as much gravel as they could possibly want. Need to sort out wood for them and crops, and then we'll start getting chemicals. Is this delivering alcohol? Hell yeah, the booze truck are coming. Everyone's going to be happy about that. Okay. 14 citizens were unable to participate in any sports. Unable to enjoy culture. That's their problem. Unable to visit pub/tavern. Does that not count as a pub? I'm not building you a big pub. I'll give you a bus, though. You want a bus? I want a fairly quick bus. Let's get them this bus. It's only 32 passengers, but it does 85. No, get the Chav. Chav bus, that'll do. Now, if they want to go to the pub, they can get the bus to the pub. I should assign this one to take crops to the chemical plant. Oh no, we've got fire! Where? Oh no! Where is it? This? It's burning! Where's my fire trucks? Is that a fire truck? Hurry up! You slow cunt. Don't want fire. This is with great dishonor. Build them a scale model club. They don't have time for that. They're busy working. And people who drink in a pub love to take the bus. I mean, it's better than driving and then going to jail. That works. That I am very happy I've got a fire department. I should build a second fire department down here. Ooh, a new tractor! Is it better than my previous tractors? They're unloading. I should build an underground pipeline to this for my liquid fertilizer when that gets up and running too. There's so many things I should do. I really do enjoy the complexity of this game, but it does lead to a lot of Herbert getting distracted and half finishing things. Is that the new tractor? That can't be the new tractor. That's from 1958. It must be a US tractor. 35. Sowing speed is 38. Versus the one that I'm using. Sowing speed is much better. Alright. Goodbye, old tractors. don't know if they're in the middle of anything. Looks like it's harvesting season. We're not making enough fertilizer. Oh, I must have interrupted a tractor here. Oh well. New tractor will deal with it. Look at him go. Hell yeah, over to Shitterton. Half finished things. Sounds like the United Soviet Socialist Republic. Yep. They've got this gravel road and then this fancy bridge. Just for like a handful of crops. We've got almost 100 tons of food. We could export meat. Wonder if that's worth doing. We don't use that much meat currently. Let's go to the border. What's meat? 218 rubles a ton. I could import crops also. Oh, I forgot about that train. Can we get double use out of a train? No, we can't carry meat and crops in the same vehicle. I think for meat there's a refrigerator. Refrig. I don't want to constantly be exporting meat, but we do need to start getting more income. I'm down to 3.1 million. Maybe we could export gravel. Surely we don't need that much gravel. It's probably worthless. It's 7.42 rubles a ton. My republic might end up going broke. We could probably export cement once we get that going. But we need a coal town first. Chemicals will be worth exporting. How close are we to getting chemicals going? We need wood is the last resource for chemicals, I think. Once we get that, we can stop buying them. We don't have a high need for chemicals, but we do have a need for them. I need to piss. I'm going to pause the game and take a quick break. I'll be back in a moment. Why is my Stream Deck is not... See, I'm trying to switch scenes to the break scene, but it doesn't work, so I have to do it manually like a chump. Break. I'm old and confused. It is I, Herbert, good driver Erpaderp, outhouse, in the middle of our street, outhouse. God damn, I'm funny. Looking. Revolting. The glue god will deny you going to glue Stovokor. I don't want that. I've been a good honorable gluesman. I bring glory to me and my house. Working hard or hardly working? My villagers love me. Ah, you're doing some murdering, are ya? Let me know how you like our new bleach. You look like a wise man who would stroke his beard. I am a man who would stroke his beard. Wise is debatable. I'll do it how the instructions say. Rebelling against the instructions doesn't seem like the sort of thing I would do. Maybe ACE models is a bit of an exaggeration. It could be an acronym. It could stand for something like awful, crappy experience. It's probably what they're going for, right? That's not where the door is. Me, big brain. I am the greatest. Oh, it sits on an angle. Oh, if I'd paid attention to the way the inside part looked, I would have known that. 24 minutes to midnight, as the Iron Maiden song doesn't say. Who's damaged my fucking toilet? Oh, I'm hopping mad. It's small brain time. Fuck yeah. No cap, as the kids say. Don't know what that means, but I've heard it before. I've got a grenade drink. The pin! They don't usually pop like that. This goes on here in a particular way. And I know exactly how it goes because of my gigantic brain, and not because the guide pins showed me. Which is something everybody believes.
I'm roasting out here.
I am roasting out here. Meat. That's what I'm roasting. Ha 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 ha. I didn't roast. Let's just pretend that was on purpose. Oh no, my coolant is overheating somehow. You better cool it off in the water. I'm not gonna make it. My head gasket is damaged. Piss. It got better. See you later, suckers. Herbert, professional harvester driver Erpaderp. Nobody's ever called me Smart Herbs. Nobody's ever said that before.
Stupid sexy
That's the wrong
Flanders.
button. I didn't have a dustbin before realizing how important that was, but I went and bought a bin, and I put some dust in it, and that's my dustbin, and that's where the sprues go. Hold on to your dicks. We're at step 6. Never fear. Herbert has returned. Oh, fuck. Run away. Run away. Run away. This is annoying, not having a stream deck that functions. Did I just see the new highlights? Nope. That's an old highlights because I'm too lazy to change it. I haven't finished editing the new highlights video. I was working on it earlier today. Premiere crashed before I could do the excuse me, final pass. So I decided to say fuck it and get about my day, and then now I'm here. And I'll do it later. I probably need to reboot my system, which is why Stream Deck is being a shitter. I'm just tinkering with OBS now. For whatever reason. Back to whatever this city is called. We probably should save as ND gravel, because I'm happy with that and I don't need to save scum to fix it. Look at all those cars. That's fun. It's not worth trying to export just plain gravel, so I won't. We could start I forgot to build a brick factory, which will use the coal.
That isn't very poggers.
It's not very poggers. Not at all. Maybe I should connect the coal. Maybe I should build the coal mine and coal refinery and town here before the brick factory. Oh, look at that. It's a beautiful morning in Stink Town. Okay, coal. We got 3 million rubles still. Once we get coal going, we'll have stuff to export. Co-owl. Oh, that's a good one. I could probably build 2 extractors, I guess you'd call it. $66 might be the best we can get. There's probably... There will be other coal mines on the map, but... Not as... Actually... There's better looking... Actually, that's about the same. That's pretty far. And we've already got the rail line here. We'll extract that coal another time. Can you build a tank factory? I don't think so. Nobody's going to invade this nation anyway. We're too strong. We don't need a ton of coal, so maybe it's best we just go for our 66 here. Have the road facing that way. And I don't think it's worth building another one for under 20%. Let's have a look at that iron mine nearby too. That's super close. We'll have to consider that when we're building everything. Or we could just not and have problems later. That seems like the Soviet way. I won't build that just yet. I'm not ready to build a steel mill. Steel mill is expensive. No fun. In the 1970s, about 44% of the foreign trade priority of the Soviet Union came from selling tanks. Maybe we should build tanks. This would probably be more. We're down to 98% happiness. Oh, maybe it's people not being able to get health in Gravelovka. Build them a little clinic. My hospital is... One of those is a hospital. We've got a university. Our children are going to grow up smart. Maybe we need more ambulances. It's too far to walk to that, but what's the range? It doesn't tell me the range of the hospital. It's probably fine. We'll just build a little clinic down here. And everybody will be happy and healthy, and they'll stop dying. I didn't build the fire station over here yet either. This is important. Footpaths. The term weapons is closer, but stick to tanks. But AK-47 for everybody. Yeah. I mean, what is the Russian for yes? It's not ja, is it? It's German. Turns out I don't know how to speak anything except English. Believe it or not. Clinic. Just cram it in wherever. It's plenty walkable for everybody. There's probably other things I've forgotten in this little town. The firefighters can walk to work. I'm assuming a higher fire truck speed level is better, but that only moves at 62 k's. It goes. Needs firefighters. I hope somebody decides to work here as a firefighter. One ambo. Duh, that's right. I remember now. Duh. Duh, comrade. My terrible accent is probably very insulting to people, but I don't know. Missing resource. Liquid fertilizer. I'll fix that later. Why were you going so slow? What were you doing? Solomonov Adam Randovich, or Romanovich. He's going to the amphitheater. Ooh, the Rozzers. Fucking pigs. Who's committed a crime? Looks like they just show up and then leave. At least they're not American police and just start blasting, I guess. Boss hauling anything? Boss is probably running empty. That's okay. We are getting rid of our ash over the border. And I feel like we're starting to have more construction waste coming from over here. Shall we shoot a third of the population? Duh, comrade. Typical Russian sentence. I mean, why not? You don't need them. Let's build the coal place now, before we get so distracted that we run entirely out of money. You want fossil fuels. No, you want aggregate storage, actually. Probably don't need more than 1,000 tons of coal. The mine is actually the thing here that needs all of the employees, so we'll worry about that. If I build houses and stuff over here, they can work in the iron mine as well. Let's build a road. Let's build a shitty gravel road. I don't like that. We need another aggregate storage. Bigger one this time. Enough. And we need a choo-choo loading facility. The choo-choo trains. I'm an adult. I don't know how big we need this to be, but probably not very. More than that. Do we want a platform or a loop loading situation? I do enjoy building loops. $123 meters. How much is that anyway? Nearly 100,000 rubles. It doesn't really give you much information. Like, is it faster than the other one? Is it expensive because it's got more tracks? I think this one will do. That's only 64,000. Put it there. Just in case I decide to build a loop line later. Hell yeah. Oh, there's a confused person. Why are you confused? Start or end building? Oh no, a fire! Oh, why? Good thing I built a fire department down here. They are responding as fast as they can be bothered. Oops. Need to fix this idiot. Why is... Surely the road to the chemical plant isn't blocked or non-existent. Start or end building is not connected with the road. Yes, it is. Wouldn't have let me connect it if it wasn't. And that's the only road connection point here. Does that not count as road? Looks pretty roady to me. That's all connected. How did you get there if road's not connected. Maybe they do not allow unloading directly in. Maybe we need to connect a forklift doodad with a warehouse. We already got a warehouse. Idiot. Well, now we've got a big chunk of expensive bulldozed land. What a fool I am. Get rid of that. Surely that fixes it. You are connected by a road, you stupid fuck. You've loaded up 13 tons of my crops. Does it have to be a loop? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Go. All of that. Just because of that. What a pain in the ding-a-lang. Some of the things in this game can be real confusing. If you're a ding-a-ling like me. And I'm a ding-a-ling like me. Now, to get back to this, I think we've got everything we need here as far as industry goes. We'll build a more fancy rail line later. All we need now is just one train that can run back and forth. It is probably worth setting up the dual track at this point. Assuming my little rail corridor here is wide enough. We're going to have the same problem as before when I bulldoze these and try to get through, aren't we? That's for future Herbert to worry about. There's one train at the moment, but we can just set up bits of double track we've got. Oh, you're not connected, huh? Ooh. Thought you could escape the eagle eye of Herbert. No fucking way. Too close to a junction. That's always the way. Another fire, or was it the same one? It was a different one. We're having a lot of fires. I didn't even notice that one. Now we've got... That's enough at the moment to get the train to behave how I want them to, so that I can have minimal interruptions later when I expand that. We've already got a locomotive. Your apartment building is on fire. Herbert knows and hopes for the best. I mean, I don't think I did know. Build an interim track to get the coal train up here. Maybe. It's not going to be any good if you don't start mining. You've got to build roads and shit first. And that will get both facilities. Probably even better if we put paths in. And it's nighttime again already. I don't know how important it is to connect all of the footpaths. Probably not very. The dump is why we needed a road connection. Which we didn't finish. You never know if Herbert knows. It could be that he saw the fire, but then he saw a squirrel. That is true. Squirrels are a very distracting creature. Hey, Murgler, how you doing? I am dear leader Herbert. Dear leader. No, leader. That's a structure. You can't build a road through it. What is the speed limit of gravel? 60? It's fine. I'll upgrade that later when I've got everything how I want it. And I'll use the machinery to do it. Probably cause all sorts of confusion and delay. But now it's important that we get the coal mine up and running and stop being so distracted. A fire department here is probably important too. We need 235 maximum workers for those. Just a wee baby fire station. Where is the iron? That's probably nowhere near where I will be building the mining crap. We don't want to go too far that way. So don't. I won't. Probably would also be a good idea to build food and booze shops here. And include in my distribution from Stinktown. Probably should put a Ferris wheel here as well. I wonder if they want a bus station. Why not? I wonder if this is also one that needs a loop of road. The other one doesn't seem to. It seems to work fine. But we'll give it a loop. That'll show them. Show them what, Herbert? Who's boss? Me. I'm the boss. Yes. Here, have a giant red star. This will make you feel pride in your town. Glorious. I have no idea if there's a particular set of buildings that is best. But these are the ones this town gets. And maybe we'll give them small garbage bins too. They'll enjoy that. I wonder if they want a bus station. No, Herb. They love to jump out of the bus doing 60. Don't forget to thank the bastard of a bus driver. I mean, he's a good egg. He deserves thanks. Oh, look at that. We're making coal. No workers. We're not making coal. We're making coal ore. Happy enough for now. Maybe we wait till they start complaining to give them any of the stuff they want, like food and booze. Probably give the fire station some fire trucks. You'll regret it if you don't. This does cover, will cover both coal and iron mining areas. So I'll build these facilities close to both areas. is that? Bigger than the other one. What is grocery store? That's only food and meat. Maybe they need clothes and electronics too. Well, that's good enough. Give them a pub, a booze kiosk rather. If you want the pub experience, you'll have to get the bus. Sorry, not sorry. Good enough. Manual purchase. That's probably fine. That ought to work. Will our trucks be on their way? Yep, look at that. I'm assuming they're both going to Coal here. That's a good name for a town. I wonder how your economy will progress if the trucks drives in this game drive like Herbert in Truck Sim. Probably real good. We'd have some real efficient deliveries. I think I should actually upgrade that road now. Because otherwise, it'd be real slow. Oh, look at my forest has grown pretty good. Maybe we use this road. Coal here. Get your coal here. Two roads is better than one, surely. Oh look, the garbage truck is on its way. We need to change the name from Coal here. We need to go have a great night. I will not. I'm going to have a miserable night for all 20 minutes that are left of it. Because at 12 it's morning. That's how it works, right? Thank you for dropping by, Silly. I hope you have a good whatever time of day it is. What you picking up, garbage truck? Just regular garbage? It's the only kind of regular garbage we've got. There's no bio waste yet. That's all going in here. I wonder if that means they're shitting into the bin. Or if it's like just food waste. I've got the sewage and water simulation off in this. So I'm assuming they're just shitting into the bin. That's revolting. We're being pretty successful with that. It's managing to grab the crops before they go in there. got plenty. We've got a lot of meat. I could export some of that meat for a few dollary-doos. But it's probably most important that we move coal first. Already got 400 tons of it. And instead of building a train depot, can I just pull these off? How do I... I was just hoping to, take them off the train and leave them sitting in there. Coal? You mean children's Christmas fun? Yes. It's coal for short. Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody knows that the children have fun with their coal every year for Christmas. Goods. Wagen. 56 tons versus 50 tons. For 3 grand more. There's no speed difference. This one can be painted. We'll go with some of these. 6 is probably plenty. And can I not paint it while it's in the train? We can paint the next one. Probably doesn't need to be told to unload coal. First stop is unreachable from vehicle's current position. Fucking bullshit. Maybe it is. Maybe you've arsed up the signaling. Is that good enough to get it there? Yep. Now that we'll have coal, that will be... we'll need to get wood, actually. That's totally irrelevant to the chemical production. But we'll be able to start having cement and stuff. You may think coal for Christmas is a punishment. You never went to Germany. Here, the Christmas punishment is no sauerkraut for Christmas. What a miserable Christmas. Where's my coaly boy? Look at him go. The way to honk is to click the train. Ooh. You can tell each wagon what to do. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Would have been a lot quicker if I just built a train depot there, but I already had a locomotive. And I do rather enjoy building big, convoluted railway networks in this game. I'm playing it different than I ever did in the past, actually. I used to just build a ton of railway lines and go broke really quick. But I put a lot of effort into having a big functional town. I think it's going to pay off. We're down to 2.2 million rubles from 10. But it's going to start paying off. We'll have exports soon. We'll have exports soon. We're not going to fail and die. Oh, bus. Empty. No, it's not an empty bus. It's a tourist bus. It's taking them to the border to go home. Rename to Kolinovka. Plains. Ovka. That's a good enough name for a coal place, surely. It tells you what it does right on the box. That's full. Why is there so much garbage in there? Why is there so much garbage in there? Is it because we're so far away that garbage doesn't get good enough coverage? That's going to be a problem if we're having trucks on the road constantly. We'll build our own little garbage depot in here. Which is a, technical services. You want one with... I don't need that many vehicles, we'll just build a 4-slot. Put it here. Hey, here's our coal train now. That's like 80 kilometers from the border. No, that's not true. That train's already driven places. It's almost a perfect fit, too. Hell I hear sirens. Nothing's burning down, is it? No, it's just the pigs. Brick factory. Give me brick factory or give me hell. That only needs coal. And a road to get out. Maybe we can... That ought to work with a conveyor. We probably want to connect a storage to it as well. Can hold 56 tons. That will make a great Manowar song. Give me brick factory or give me hell. It's not steely enough though. Give me iron mill or Give me steel plant or give me hell. Give me an angle grinder factory. Or gosh darn it, give me heck. I could move that conveyor thing over a bit. And just try to have it over here. That might actually be easiest. It's out of the way for employees, which is a bit of a poo. Maybe we don't need a brick factory right now. Maybe that's something to... Oh, why are you question mark? Because you set up that. It got there all right. So there must be something wrong with the signaling. That's correct. That will work. That ought to work. That's incorrect. I should have been able to see that right away when I put those there. Cool. Are you content now, Your Majesty? Yeah, that's alright. Not steel enough, so steely, steely, steel, steel of steel for steelers. Steel! And fire! And iron! And giving squares the finger, so they won't look again. No, they won't. I understand Manowar pretty well. The garbage man. I think I forgot to deal with the garbage place over here. I'll buy some fast. Only 62. The US ones are quicker. It's probably mostly going to be heavy duty waste here. So we'll get 3 big trucks. We should be able to reach... Maybe I'll...
Yeah, boy.
1,000 meters. Yeah, boy. If we do that, can we reach... this place? Yes. The mixed waste dump is called the Crushinator. Hazardous waste goes... I've forgotten where. Hazardous waste goes to the farm. No? No, hazardous waste does go here. But now it goes in there. Biological waste goes to the farm. You don't need to assign those. Really? That ought to work. Now instead of having the trucks from over there drive all the way here, and they probably still will, these guys can handle a lot of it. This is making a lot of garbage. More garbage than we can handle. Wouldn't it be nice if you went and took some garbage as well from the overflowing garbage bin? No? Okay. And I should probably adjust this one so that it doesn't go all the way over there. do want it to serve over there, though. Dang it. It's just in range. Whatever, we'll give you 3,500. Surely this will pick up the slack. We could run a train to deal with it. That might be more sensible. That's for future Herbert to think about. We've got the infrastructure for it. It would just mean we have to jigger the tracks a bit more. Got our coal. Why has that got no quarried stone? Are you not working? Is working, but maybe we've used a whole ton of stuff. We're producing cement now. Glorious. Talking of garbage, I'm getting hungry. Hope I find something better in my kitchen than garbage. Yeah, that would be good. Garbage isn't very good for eating. I'm getting kind of hungry and tired. Probably because it's midnight. Would explain a few things. But I've been productive in this game. Not so much IRL. So, like, I feel pretty good. Much. Still haven't got a lot of recycled gravel. Which is fine. Still need to sort out wood. We've got plenty of trees here to murder now, so we'll do that. Probably not tonight. I don't think I'll just play this on stream because of reasons. This is a fun game that I like to just not actively play constantly because it can run in the background. So this isn't going to be our only streaming game. So next time I stream it, I'll probably have expanded or run out of money and failed. Which will it be? Ooh, who can say? Find out next time. Herbert streams Workers and Resources. Glory to Derpanovka. I'm going to go to bed. My stream deck isn't working, so I can't change scenes from it. What's that? Probably got an autosave, so it's probably safe. What is today? Thursday. Thursday is today. Probably play something tomorrow night. Either this or Truck Sim. Probably this. Feel like I've got something else to say, but I can't think of it, so it's probably nothing. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Off button doesn't work, so I have to do it manually. Toodaloo.